Guys, I'm back with another video, and today is the 22nd day of the Bootiful Nails Challenge. And today's prompt is to do a French tip. So I am kind of straying a little bit, but I'm doing a sort of French tip. This was inspired by the Baby Boomer French tips. I don't know if you guys know what that is. Basically, the Baby Boomer French tips is where this is a nude color where the orange is, and then the tips is white, just like a regular French tip. It's just blended together instead of that harsh line that a traditional French tip has. So basically that's what I've done here, except for I've done it with orange and black for Halloween colors. And it's very similar to doing a gradient. I've got my sponge here. I've got my three colors. My black is Wet n Wild Black Cream. The orange I put in the middle just to help them blend a little better is Wet n Wild Nuclear War. And the bright orange I'm using is China Glaze Pool Party. So just like a normal gradient, all I'm doing is applying the polishes just like this, except for instead of making them, even proportions, like splitting the colors up evenly, I'm deliberately making the orange cover maybe a little more than half, like 2/3 or so of the sponge. And then the black is only going to be on the bottom third, and that is going to help me keep it at just the tip. And then also as I apply it, I make sure that it's just the tip that's turning black. Because if you make it too far down, then it doesn't look like the tips are black. It makes it look like a gradient, like just a regular gradient. So I've got my little sponge here, and I've already done one coat. I've done two coats on all of my, two passes on all of my fingers, top coated, cleaned up. I did leave my ring finger here that only has one coat, just to show you guys what I'm doing. All right, let me get my thingy, wait, this way, okay. And I'm just gonna line it up and roll it across just like that. And then kind of dab it a little bit, just to help blend the black a little bit, but I don't want it to be blended too much. So there we go, I think that's good. And it only took two passes. I did put a orange base coat underneath and then sponge on with these colors like I just showed you. And the black is very opaque, as you can see, so that's why it only took two passes. So after doing that, I take my liquid latex off with a pair of tweezers. And the liquid latex I use is Liquid Latex Fashions. You can get it from Amazon. Peel that off. I got a piece of my cat's hair stuck to me. There we go. So that's basically how it looks, and after doing that, I do put on a quick dry top coat, and then clean up after I apply my top coat. Now, you don't have to put your top coat on first. I do, just so that way if I accidentally bump into my nail with the cleanup brush, it doesn't take off a huge chunk of polish. Kind of gives me a little tiny, like a little barrier there. So now that I have finished top coating this, let me go ahead and give this a few seconds to dry and clean it up a little bit, and I'll meet you back for the stamping. Okay, so I've given my nails a couple minutes to dry and put some more liquid latex around my cuticles for easy cleanup. And I'm going to be stamping with the back side of EJB04, Ajuba, whatever the name of this blade is. So I'm using the infinity side, like I said. I'm going to be using this spider web right here. And for this part, I'm using my Uber Chic black stamper head, my Born Pretty Store scraper, and Muro de Uñas #1 in white. So I'm going to be using this spider web up here, but I'm only going to be putting it on my ring finger and my thumb. And this plate is very deeply etched, so it takes a lot of polish. Try to skip around the spiders there. Turn this way just to help me scrape. There's that beautiful image, and I'm going to stamp this on my ring finger. Stamps beautifully, as you can see. And like I said, I'm going to do the same thing for my thumb. It's the image. There's the spider web. So now for the rest of my fingers, I'm going to be taking one of the spider webs from Uber Chic Plate Halloween-01. And I'm going to be using this spider web right here. And I'm still using the black stamper head. Here's the image, and I messed it up a little bit, but that's okay. Let's do this one on my pinky, and I'm just going to stamp this on the black part. There's the image. There's the image again. Put this one on my middle finger, I think. See, to where it's just on the tip. Do that one more time for my pointer finger, and then I will move on to the next step. Beautiful. Okay, so for the next part, I'm going to be switching to the transparent Uber Chic head, because now I'm going to be using Munadunias number 2 in black. Give this a quick little shake here. I can open it. There we go. So for this part, I'm going to be using these little spiders down here. So let me turn this around a little bit so that way I'm not getting polish all over myself. Alright, so I'm going to be using these cute little spiders down here, and they're going to be dripping down from the top going into the spider web. And I'm not going to be able to fit that fourth one on there because my nails are not wide enough, so I'm just going to grab the three smaller ones. There's the image. Clean that up a little bit. And I'm going to line that up right at my cuticle. Don't want it to go too far down because then you won't be able to see the spiders. There's the image. Very cute. And I'm going to do the same thing for my pinky and my middle finger. But for my ring finger and my thumb, I'm going to be using, if I can find him here, I'm going to be using this bigger guy up here. Which he looks very similar to the ones down here, but not exactly the same. But that's okay. There's my little guy. And I'm going to put him in the spider web, kind of cockeyed a little bit, but over the orange part. There's my guy. So that's basically the design I'm going to be doing. Let me go ahead and finish stamping on the rest of my nails, and then I'll meet you guys back with the end result. Okay guys, so I finished stamping and took off my liquid latex, and this is the finished result. Still got a little bit of cleanup to do. As you can see, I'm still all messy, but I think they came out really, really cute. I really love them. Before doing the orange and the black, I actually just had a regular traditional French tip with a purple tip, and I really didn't like it. If you guys watched my video for yesterday's Bootiful Nail Challenge, the 21st day, you would have seen it on my right hand, and I hated it. So I just took it off and did this, and I like this so much better. I think it is so, so, so cute. I love the little piters on there. I think they're really cute. So I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe, and come back to see me next time. Bye.